here today trying to be something I'm not, which is something I've been trying to do for 2 years now. Write a TED Talk, share my ideas, talk in front of a large group of people. Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking, he sounds a bit shy, or maybe he probably never easily. Yes, I just think I'm 100% true. But why? To answer simply, I'm an introvert. So what is an introvert? An introvert is a quiet person that doesn't like to talk very much and likes to keep the thoughts mostly to themselves. The kind of person that goes home just to relax and have time to think. But that's not to say that an outgoing person can beat an introvert. Just as long as they enjoy the quiet time to get themselves, they most likely have an introvert to certain extent. So the main thing I want to address in this talk is that nothing wrong with being an introvert. However, Socrates doesn't see the same lighting. Socrates has taught us that being an introvert is the worst thing you can be, and that everyone should want to be extroverted. We took that being outgoing good and being shy and quiet is bad. We taught in Emily's school we have to raise our hand, practice in class, or we lost mark. Every year parent-teacher interviews. My parents could hear the same things. The daughter, your son is very shy. He needs to learn to speak up more. I was to send my voice whenever possible as an introvert. These are some very hard standards to achieve. It's why I joined the TED Club 2 years ago to prove to not only myself but to everyone that I wasn't shy. I could write a talk just like everyone else doing it. No big deal. Said problem. I never wrote a talk. I could come up with a topic I was truly passionate about, that I felt like I wanted to share in the world. I could show up to every meeting and work my purse, continue to develop the thoughts, and I could get frustrated with myself. Why do share the ideas so easily, and I could even come up with a topic. Now, looking back, I realize I have patience, I have view on the world, and I have opinions. I just didn't want to say any of them because I'm an introvert. But is there anything wrong with that? Statistics say that 15% of America's population is made up introvert. So Socrates is telling 15% Americans, about 116 million people, that they need to change who they are to be accepted, to be successful, and to be happy. Keep in mind, within this large group of introvert people such as Ellington Jones, Emma Washington, Michael Jordan, Aurel Hepburn, Albert Einstein, and so many more incredible, inspiring people. Do you think being introverts had ever stopped any of them from achieving their goals to be happy? No. A lot of you are probably thought something along the lines of why being a follower when you can be a leader. But what about every leader needs a follower? Let's look at Mr. Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. Do you think he be where he is today without the support of the people? With everyone was trying to be leader, no one could truly succeed, as is the flower that can defend a true leader. but that's not to say an introvert can't be a leader. Let's look at Lincoln, Rosa Parks, and Gandhi. All incredible inspiration leaders and all introverts in a business setting. The south of a company will look at the introvert and say, if they're not going to sell the ideas, they're useless to me. Well, guys, the companies are missing out. Introverts are known to be very versatile, responsible, work well in a small group or individually. So being introvert has no effect on how happy or how successful you are going to be as long as you see in the right lighting. If you see yourself as an introvert and think it's the worst thing in the world, you will never work truly happy with yourself and you're going to constantly try to change to comfort to society. But if you approach yourself as an introvert and your habits, there's nothing in the way you achieving your goals and getting what you want. All in all, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being an introvert, no matter what society may say. You don't need to change who you are because being an introvert is great. Thank you. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.